All right, it's me again, Eagle Reactor, and now we're taking a look at the official trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I've seen the first two. I think I've seen the first one twice, and I've only seen the second one once. But I've seen both of them in theaters. Um, the first one I saw first in the theaters, and then on TV. Second one I've only seen once in the theaters, but I remembered what happens between each one because I think the trend has been that there's a new Sonic movie every 2 years, so 2 years is not a long time. It's easy to remember what happens between each one, but they're always there if you need a refresher. So I might rewatch the second one before I see the first one because that's what I did before the second one came out. I rewatched the first one, so I might do the same thing again. But now there's two movies I have to remember. There's also Moana 2 coming out as well, so if I do check that out, I probably will rewatch Moana 1 because it's just been years since it came out. I tried watching it a year or so back, but I just didn't have the time to fully go through all of it. But yeah, anyways, let's check this out. I'm trying to keep this video short because again, there's just so much stuff to talk about, but let's take a look at this. I'm very excited, you guys. Let's check it out here. So I'm gonna go here and 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Here we go.
All right.
Showtime.
What
Okay.
is this den of madness?
Are you Detective Pikachu?
He does
Okay.
look like a Pokemon. Pika Pika.
All right.
Konichi, what?
Little Japanese tradition thing, I guess. Sega. Okay.
It's time, Shadow. Finally, we will have our revenge. But what good is a dastardly plot if you can't conspire with family?
So they're working
There's
together.
2 Eggmen now?
Double your villains, double your fun. Any last
Okay.
words?
Keanu Reeves.
Nice magic
Yes.
marble, real scary. That actually is real scary. Trick shot.
Okay. Cool. I'm assuming that's the starting
We
gun.
need your help on a super... Knuckles, do you mind?
Oh, excuse me.
Maddie, we need your help on a super dangerous top secret mission.
I'm very excited for this, you guys, by the way. If
Are
you
you
didn't know.
ready?
I love these movies. Is that Randall and his wife?
All right, boys, try and keep up.
Come on,
Okay.
Granddaddy. We've got
That was a cool shot. Is this London?
Shadow's power.
We can rule humanity.
Ooh,
When we're done, there won't be anything left to rule. That is dark.
that is space. Ooh.
Somebody better call Google Maps.
Life's all about the
Alright.
choices we make. Remember to listen to your heart. You're gonna make the right choice when it matters the most.
One head talk to another. Who does your highlights?
Tom is great.
The harder I want to hit you.
This ends now.
Our destiny awaits.
Oh.
You were right about one thing. This ends now.
Oh, okay. This is intense, you guys. Rated PG though, sadly. Man, man. Where do I begin? Where do I begin with that one, huh? Like, I mean, what a trailer that was. You could feel it. We have Jim Carrey back again as Eggman and his grandfather doing the double role, of course. Keanu Reeves voicing Shadow. Ben Schwartz is voicing Sonic. Idris Elba's voicing Knuckles. I forgot who's voicing Tails, but whatever. Um, definitely excited. You know, like it looks awesome, looks amazing, intense. You can feel it. I did not watch the Knuckles TV show because I was on Paramount Plus, and that's one of the streaming services I do not have. But I don't think it matters as much, but let me know if you guys have seen it in the comments below and if there's something I should know about the show which may appear in this because I've only seen the other two movies. Um, so yeah. And I just didn't feel like the show was anything worth crying over really, so you know. But yeah, like we're not that far away actually from the release date. I remember I complained because I wish this movie came earlier in 2024 because the first two movies usually come within the first half of the year. Well, I think the first Sonic movie coming out just a few months before COVID happened, and the second one came out, I believe, April, I want to say March, April-ish, I think. And then this one is in December at the end of the year. I'm assuming they needed more time for this one. Um, but I guess because it is a blend of live action and then the Sonic characters as well, it doesn't take as much time to film these movies because if I remember correctly, when they film them, there's usually no one really there. It's a bunch of emptiness because then only they can like add the characters into it. But the idea of these movies being into live action works, I guess. Even though there is really no Sonic, but it still looks pretty well. And yes, one complaint was how people wanted less humans and more Sonic and the characters instead. So it looks like we are getting that, but I don't know, man. Sonic 2 is probably way better than Sonic 1 in like a multitude of ways. Like the action in this one, you can definitely see it and feel it much more in the second compared to the first one. The action's better, the comedy's better. Just it's better in every single way possible. So the fact that, that one was good and then this one's going to be even better has me really excited. And the fact that we might get even more Sonic movies is just, y'all, I'm hyped. I feel like Sega is doing something well. It's gonna help Paramount out. So this is really really exciting stuff. But anyways, enough of that. Let's go back and rewatch that trailer, and I'm gonna break it down. So hopefully I can find some interesting things. Okay. Here we go. I believe that one of the first shots of this movie, I don't know if it's the beginning or the end. They're presenting it as the beginning of the film where we're gonna have a race, I think, between Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Because we saw that in the previous trailer. I'm not covering that one just because it was a teaser and I had no time to do it. This one is where we get the best information movie wise, so I'm just gonna go with this one. But it seems like they're all getting ready to do a race here in the woods. Now, I guess they go to this little store here because, and even in the teaser, we saw that they were, I think, getting attacked in this place. So that definitely happened as well. So, yeah. Again, I don't know what's written here, but I believe this is some sort of Japanese store, I think.
What is this den of madness?
Are you Detective Pikachu?
So I'm assuming Knuckles is known for being very serious and, no nonsense kind of guy. So he's like, what is going on here? And then this girl is mistaking Tails for Detective Pikachu. So they're trying to bring in the comedy somewhere into this. In a very serious movie. It is rated PG after all. Okay, now it became dark because I'm assuming Shadow has arrived after being into, I forgot what the place was he was in, like Cryo something, I believe. And because that was a tease at the post-credit scene first at the end of Sonic 2. So now he's woken again and he's back. These drones, I believe, are Eggmans, right? So I'm assuming that Eggman is after them?
What? Get down!
But I might be wrong. I mean, maybe Shadow has access to them as well. I'm not totally sure. This, I'm interested in. I believe that, again, this movie's taking place in different places. I think some of it may happen like Tokyo, Japan, and some of it, there's a lot of globe trotting in this. Some of it may also take place in London. And then, of course, wherever in America the rest of the film takes place. So, yeah.
It's time.
Okay, so I'm assuming that's Eggman's grandfather, Gerald Robotnik, and he's saying that it's time. So I'm assuming, are they all working together?
It's time, Shadow.
Okay, so he's saying it's time, Shadow. So I'm assuming that Gerald Robotnik's evil. He's working with Shadow. Now here's my whole thing. I don't know too much about the backstory between Shadow and Maria, but I'm wondering, is Gerald Robotnik the one who got Maria killed? And you know, after Maria died, I'm wondering if this whole thing is where, you know, to make, I think Shadow and Gerald used to work together, but then he had Maria killed so that Shadow would become more angry, and he sort of took that anger on the rest of humanity, and they're started to destroy, you know, the whole, like, everyone else on Earth, basically, except for Gerald Robotnik and his family. That is a really cool shot.
Finally, we will have our revenge.
So I'm assuming this is Shadow maybe escaping the prison in which he was in earlier. They didn't show Gerald Robotnik in the post-credit scene from the previous movie. I'm sure why. They didn't want to spoil anything yet, but I'm wondering where he was all this time. But I guess we'll find out.
But what good is a dastardly plot?
So I'm assuming that Gerald Robotnik is trying to get Eggman, the OG Eggman, onto his side.
If you can't
But in the teaser, he said that if I can't rule the world, I might as well save it. So I'm wondering, when does that happen?
conspire with family.
There's 2 Eggmen now?
I'm just trying to understand this whole timeline thing. I'm so glad that we have 2 Jim Carreys as well, or 1 Jim Carrey, but he's playing 2 roles. Like, it's insane.
Villains, double your fun. Any last words?
Again, that's probably some sort of MacGuffin now. Before it was just the whole ring business, but it's crazy how we have that object now.
Nice magic marble, real scary. That actually is real scary. Trick shot. Tom, Maddie, we need your help on a super... Knuckles, do you mind?
Oh, excuse me.
This is taking place in the house, I'm assuming. I wonder if they have a kid now or will have a kid. Because if they do, that could maybe add more stakes into this thing. Because I believe before, I think they had a dog, yeah.
Maddie, we need your help on a super dangerous top secret mission.
When?
Donut Lord. I'm glad he sort of embraced that. I didn't see that or that was written on his shirt. Because again, I haven't done a frame-by-frame analysis yet. But that's funny. He sort of really embraced that side of him. And on hers, it says all or muffin. I don't get it. Is that supposed to be a slogan or something? I don't know. But they're in. Alright, Paramount Pictures. Again, this is, I think, towards the end of the film. Like, I believe this is the bridge in London, right? The London Bridge or whatever. There's a whole joke about it. But I think that's what it is.
Are you ready?
This is cool. I love Randall. I loved him in Sonic 2. And yes, it was a whole thing, but it was really funny. And his wife, I believe, is the sister to Tom's wife, if I'm correctly remembering this. So I'm glad that they're sort of teaming up in this one and they're all working together. That would be awesome.
We were born
Yeah, this is cool.
ready.
Again, I think this is the starting of the film.
All right, boys, try and keep up.
Yeah, this is the starting or ending race of the film, whenever that is.
On Granddaddy-O.
This is probably one of the coolest shots. I believe these are our 4 villains, or if you don't want to count Stone as a villain, but I love Stone. He is like one of my favorite characters. And I just love everyone in this thing. Like, but everyone presents something different, and what Stone does is just awesome. You know, the fact that he's still his assistant is just amazing. Yeah, you can see the flag in the background.
We've got
The United Kingdom flag.
work to do.
What did he say
On
there?
Granddaddy-O.
Did he say we got work to do?
We've got dirt to do.
Dirt to do? I don't know. Maybe that's what he's saying.
With Shadow's power,
I wonder if Shadow will do something. Maybe he'll realize, you know, that that he's been wrong this whole time, maybe, if he might sacrifice himself, or maybe he'll join them like Knuckles did. But all possible things could happen in this one. I guess we'll see.
We can lose humanity.
When we're
Okay.
done, they won't.
This reminds me of that same scene from Spider-Man No Way Home. Or Far From Home, my bad. You know, when they're on the trip in London. Or wherever they were in Europe.
Be anything left. The world. That is dark.
Okay, I wonder, is that the moon or some other planet? Because that's Earth. That's some sort of laser thing, I'm assuming, or the Death Star. But I think that might be the moon or something. I don't know. Like, what is
Somebody
it?
better call Google Maps.
Did it say someone better call Google Maps? I don't know. But I don't think you can call Google Maps. Anyways, this December, you guys. It's coming soon.
Life's all the
There's Maria, so I'm assuming this takes place 50 years from current day. So, yeah.
choices we make.
And now I think Maria might be dead or something because the glass is broken. I don't know. I think this is Knuckles' hand.
Remember to listen to your heart.
It is, okay.
The right choice when matters the most.
Oh, he has a gun.
One hedgehog to another. Who does your highlights?
The more you talk, the harder I want to hit you.
I think this may be like towards the ending of the film, like the final battle.
This ends now.
Damn. He's actually getting intense and angry. I don't know what that is. It may be the same laser thing, but that looks
Our
insane.
destiny awaits.
Ooh, that's cool.
You were right about
There's Sonic.
one thing. This ends now.
Okay. Now here's my theory. Just wait, Christmas, yeah. If this is more of a Christmas themed film taking place during Christmas, I think this is how Eggman's gonna see his grandfather Gerald Robotnik for the first time, where he's dressed up as Santa and he's surprised and he's like, "What's going on?" I think this is how he may meet him, but I might be wrong. Cause actually no, didn't he meet him somewhere else in the teaser? I don't remember. Maybe because this is when he was a kid, and when he was a kid, maybe he used to dress up as Santa or something, or used to believe in Santa. I don't know. Might be wrong. I wish it was PG-13, but whatever. Gotta draw the kids into this thing somehow. All right. Well, there's that. Scene by scene breakdown, and yeah. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited for this movie or not? Let me know on a scale of 1 to 10 how excited you guys are. I'm definitely very excited, so maybe 9 to 10-ish range. But we'll see. There are a few things I'm kind of skeptical about if they can pull it off, given the fact that they do have a smaller runtime than what I wish would be true, but it's okay. We'll see how it goes. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But again, I pretty much explained everything. It's going to be an amazing film. I definitely feel like this trilogy has been just nonstop getting better and better with the previous one. So if there's more to come, then it's just the icing on the cake at that point. But whatever, I'm going to keep this video short, y'all. So I'm going to end it here. Let me know what you guys think about Sonic 3. And just what your thoughts are about these trailers and anything about these movies. More videos to come. See y'all then. Eagle Reverse Reactor is out.